Okay, hello, welcome to a new video. I downloaded this from Steam as I had a notification to say it was discounted, so I thought I'm gonna give it a try. It's been on my wish list for a little while. Looks really good. It's where you play as a maid in the 1950s. You snoop around guest rooms and uncover deadly secrets and discover what links guests together in the tale of love, heartbreak and murder. So there's gonna be a murder. I like things like this, mystery games. So let's go. There was something that said may contain spoilers. I think I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I think this is a game where you have choices, and I'm gonna play as what I would choose. See how far I get. Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm excited. Had this on my wish list for ages. Okay, this game takes account of all your actions, including the ones that you decide not to take. These choices will determine your fate and the fates of others around you. Proceed with... Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna do it as what I would do. Oh.
Come on now, miss. Let's keep moving. Is everything okay, miss?
Ah, yes, that's brilliant. Okay, so I'm Sophie. I'm the maid. Where am I now, then?
It's on your right. Here.
No, I'm usually in charge of the second and third.
So each maid has her assigned floor.
Yes, exactly.
Then why is it that you were working on the fifth floor, Captain?
Well, the usual girl.
So, inspecting the police, that's all you were doing there?
Okay, I am unable to turn the camera around.
Good luck. She's all yours, sir.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay. Let's see. 21 years old, working at the Clarendon for over a year. Husband?
I'm sorry?
Are you married?
No, not yet. I live with my mother. She's sick, so I have to take care of her.
No father.
No. It's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened, starting with this morning.
Ooh, this is like a pre-memory, really.
Au parc La Fontaine, les filles s'en vont et s'y promènent au bras des garçons. Tu les entraînes au cœur des buissons où elles étrennent l'amour en saison. Tu les enchaînes dans un tourbillon de vrais rêves, car dans les frissons naissent toujours les plus belles chansons d'amour. Au clair de la fontaine, j'ai vu dans tes yeux mille couleurs. Quand la claire fontaine s'amusait au jeu de nos deux cœurs.
Vacuuming's done. Now just a bit of tidying up, and I can go on break.
Yay, break already! Woohoo! Wow, I love the 50s vibes. Old style suitcases and TVs. God, look at the TV. Awesome. Right, I'll inspect first. What's this?
That's a lot of money to owe. Just what did you get yourself involved in?
Already snooping, not. Someone in this room has debt they owe. Make the bed. Whoa, that is so nice. Oh,
Nothing. A bed's not complete without its pillow.
Where's the pillow?
A bed's not complete without its pillow.
What's this? Put back. Ashtray.
Good enough. A bed's not complete without its pillow.
Okay. Lovely. What we got here then?
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
You know me, you know my family. You've had a seat at our bar since the day we opened in 49. You're more than a friend to us. You're practically family, and we're friends. And while friends are polite to each other, family deserves more. Family deserves honesty. As such, I want to be direct as possible in letting you know that you're down to your last chance. The 8,000 you owe us plus 20% interest is now 8 months overdue. My patient says one thing. So they were hiding out here. Do you think this isn't one of your unpaid bar tabs? You came to us for help, and help always comes at a price. We've opened our pockets to you time and time again, and all you've done is taken advantage of our goodwill and generosity. We'll come over in person to make a collection tomorrow. I'll be bringing along the boys so we can all sit down and have a little chat. But just so you know, they aren't too good with words. Oh dear, so they're hiding out here then, huh?
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
Put my Hoover away. Where'd I put that? See, I always think when I stay away in hotels and stuff on holiday, I always think, do the maids actually look at what you've got and have like a... I hope not. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Mapleson, regretful as we have to resort to these lines of communication, our client and your neighbour, the owner of 88 32nd Street, has been unable to evasive of many attempts to reach out and collect her. Oh no, they're in debt. They're in big debt. Where's the missus though? There's only just one set of clothes here. Ooh. Oops. Oh, this isn't right. You don't snoop in people's rooms that they're in. This isn't right. Although I'm going to carry on because it's part of the game. Because I wouldn't do this in real. No way. Okay, that was a waste of effort. Why is there no reflection? Is that difficult to do? Squeaky clean, look at that.
And voila. Good as new.
Ooh, bog. I can't actually clean the because the towel's in the way. Oh, can I take that off? Close meeting. No. What's in there then? Safe. Scarf. What am I doing then? Oh, God. What's going on? Are your spider senses tingling?
Have you heard about that nut house they want to build next door?
Oh, I think the bin men are out. It's making me jump.
I can think of someone who'll feel right at home. Look at her, always glued to that gossip magazine.
Do you think she has any real friends? Or is it just Gracie, Joan, and Marilyn?
Well, when your own life is that dull, you need to get your excitement somewhere. Oh, did you see Rebecca come in this morning?
They're the mean girls.
This is exactly the kind of behavior Linda warned me about.
She's doing everything she can to break us apart.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, it's Beth. Do you think you could come up real quick?
Sure. I'll be right there.
You're right, you shouldn't.
No, realize I've been blind. I was so in love with you that I couldn't see.
What?
Are they my keys I've left there? It's really irresponsible. Wow, this looks awesome. It's like proper 50s.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie. Now's not the time to pick up smoking, Sophie.
Oh, fags.
Oh, shock. Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you?
Wow, this looks awesome. Valentine's Ball.
Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning. Hey, Beth.
Hey there. So, who's sleeping?
Sleep what?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were,
Arguing?
in the middle of something.
Ugh, it's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
Do I say... I would probably say, yeah, they weren't kissing.
They weren't kissing this time. They were fighting.
Oh, this is entertaining. I mean, oh no, why?
I'm not completely sure, but it sounded like Linda had something to do with it.
Ugh, that bitch.
Beth?
Trust me, she deserves it.
I don't know the full story. So that's it for today's scoops. Why does everyone hate Linda? Yeah, that's that. Why?
I don't get why everyone hates her so much. Linda's always nice to me.
To you, maybe, but she's just the worst to every girl she perceives as a threat.
A threat?
Oh, thanks.
A threat to what?
I don't know. Her place as Bernard's right hand, I suppose.
So, you're saying I'm not a threat?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Linda thinks that, but that's her mistake. I know there's more to you than meets the eye.
Oh,
Oh, thanks.
thanks. So, you said you needed me? My help, I mean.
Oh, right. Wanna guess why?
Something to clean.
I'm guessing there's something I have to clean?
Obviously. But what is it?
Did a kid throw up again?
God, no. Did that happen recently?
Yeah, last week. I can still smell it. Feel it, too. While I was cleaning, some of it got...
I'm gonna stop you right there. Keep talking and you'll be cleaning up after me, too.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yuck.
no, you'll be glad to know it's nothing gross this time. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
That's it?
I would do it myself, but the last time I tried to leave the front desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well, we can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel take absence from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
Bernard especially.
Bernard's hardly the people. Anyway, I have to get back to work. There's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Alright then, let's have a look at my journal. What's this? Haunted hotel. Some days I'm convinced the Clarington is haunted. It's not that I believe in ghosts normally, but there's still too many incidents for me to rule out possibly completely. Just this morning I was waiting for the over on 5th floor and I heard a loud bang behind me, like someone was shutting the door. But with more force I've ever heard a person use. I looked around, there was no one to be seen. Am I just imagining things? Is this my little okay, this is my little journal. Trouble in Paradise. I overheard Wendy and Jax arguing in the break room. From the sounds of it, Linda got to Jack's head and convinced him that Wendy was flirting with some of our guests. I couldn't believe it. Anyone who's been around them for more than a minute could see how much Wendy loves Jax. She would never do that to him. Even if only a few minutes out of my day, my chats with Beth are always hot. Beth's the woman I just spoke to, isn't she? She called me up to clean the mess. Yeah, one of our guests gave us a chance to catch up. I don't think I've met someone who can make conversation seem effortless, but Beth's witty responses for everything. It's too bad maids aren't usually allowed in the lobby. Chatting with her every day would be great stuff. Aww. Okay, yeah, she's Beth. Bernard. I need to make Mom, Dad. Okay. Journal shows your progress through it, the story. Wow, I love that it's snowing outside. It's nice and cozy. Detail in here is awesome. Okay, so I've got to find my mop. Mrs. Mop.
Linda, Wendy's great at her job. Guests absolutely love her and...
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda!
I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether I'm happy.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but I can't just fire her without good reason.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew. Hi. I'm sorry. I was just...
Spying on our manager?
No. I heard something, and I...
Hey. It's okay. I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you? I actually think it's the first time I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day ball.
No, Beth called me. A guest knocked over a vase and made a mess in the lobby.
Honest is the best policy.
I saw that catastrophe happen. Just what we need, huh?
Well, I'd rather be doing that than cleaning the reception hall with Nicole.
Oof. Yeah, I don't even want to see the state of the place after this weekend. I know chocolate fountains are for dipping, but I didn't expect to find someone's shoe in there.
How?
No idea. You must see plenty of weird stuff too, right?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
Something about you, mate.
It's a bit gross.
Oh. I hope it's got nothing to do with bodily functions.
God, I hope so too. A few weeks ago, I walked into a room and found the trash can filled with cucumbers. Like, whole cucumbers. And some of them were carved, and I threw the whole trash can out that day. Don't tell Bernard.
Yuck.
I won't. Oh, I better go help Beth. It's hell here with the snowstorm.
It's okay. I need to,
Yeah, all right. Take care.
You too.
As if it wasn't enough having to deal with endless letters of advice from Raymond.
Raymond? What have you want?
Snooping, huh?
Make sure the hotel stays accessible.
Okay, let's get that mop from the supply closet.
God, this is horrible. What we got in here then?
Bobby made it very clear he doesn't like anyone walking into his kitchen uninvited. Okay, Sophie. Time to clean up that mess.
So we've added another progress notes. When do you think funny, I'm quite aware, I have a chance to talk to him more. I get the sense that there's a lot more to him than he willingly shows. Okay.
I'm really sorry about that. I'll have a word with our kitchen staff to make sure it doesn't happen again.
A complaint?
Well, that sounds a bit excessive, don't you think? Of course, of course. We're all grateful that your employer chose the Clarington for his stay, but... All right.
Oh, my dog's trying to get in. Oh, what's this?
A film roll.
Film.
The guest must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase. Probably should return it to him.
Oh, look at it first. Seeing as we're on that Snoopy, Thank you, thank you. Oh,
Ew.
inspect.
I better throw that away.
What is that? It's got something on it. What's my mop for? Good cat.
Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
Lovely.
There's something so peaceful about looking out at a storm. From the inside. Where it's warm. And dry.
Ew, what's this?
Linda's been putting these everywhere lately. It's weird that Bernard allows it.
You can be divorced against your will. Women and children suffer the most in divorce. You lose your succession rights in divorce. The wife's pension rights are lost in divorce. You lose your right to family in home. Oh my god. Suspicious hat.
Maybe Beth remembers who knocked over the...
I understand, Mr. Ramsey. I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really do, but sadly that's not within my power.
Beth? Who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade?
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes, I know. You've said that already. But... no, that's very unlikely.
So, which room are you staying in, Mr. Spade?
Welcome to speak to my manager if you'd like. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to talk to you.
Oh my god, I can't even bloody see that.
Well, for that you'd have to talk to my manager's manager. Would you like to contact him? Sadly, he doesn't have a phone. He's a bit of an old-fashioned
505.
fella.
Room 505. Great. That's on my floor. I can return that film roll without going out of my way.
Bit
I
sus.
should go to the 5th floor to return Mr. Spade's film roll.
God, could the buttons be
Hold it,
any
please.
bigger?
Phew, made it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Was it you who cleaned the puddle by the restrooms?
Was I not supposed to?
Well, Eugene asked us not to touch anything until he's repaired the leak, but it's probably safer this way. Someone could have slipped on it.
Which floor?
Oh, 6th. Thanks.
Ooh, so every decision I make is affecting things. Maybe
What's the big rush?
someone would have
I need to
slipped
bring
on it,
this
or
to our VIP guest, the one who rented the entire floor.
Oh, is it that British man I keep hearing about? He's sort of a celebrity, isn't he?
He sure acts like one. I wouldn't want to be that poor assistant he keeps shouting at.
I wish I was assigned to clean his room. Can you imagine the weird things I'd find?
Be careful what you wish for. I wouldn't be surprised if the man kept a few skeletons in his closet.
or cucumbers.
Can't you tell me who he is?
I've never actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity.
Oh.
I do have a suspicion, though,
Oh?
but I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Okay, let me think.
Good night, bye.
Saved by the bell.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Wait. Is that the hint?
Who knows?
Fair enough. Have fun up there.
You too.
505. You knock. You don't just walk in. What's going on? Don't do it.
Mr. Spade? Mr. Spade?
I would probably just leave it. Oh dear. Leave it and go. Leave it and go. She's proper curious. Although, I probably would be too. It's got a proper red light. That's me, snooping. And now I'm snooping to find out that he knows I'm snooping.
What is this?
Is that... Oh no. I'm gonna be in deep trouble. I could lose my job. OMG. Am I using the perfume? Oh my god. Shall I just throw them away? But he's got a whole load of film. Aww. don't know what I would do. I don't know. I think... Oh, do I throw them away? Or leave? But then he's got film, hasn't he? I'm gonna throw them away. Should I be cleaning? Oh no, I think I've messed this up now. Oh no, maybe I should have left the pictures.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very fine day?
I need your help.
Beth, I need your help.
Sophie? What's going on?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Really? I knew it!
You did?
I mean, I knew there was something fishy about him. He just has creep written all over his face, you know? How did you find out?
There's both of those answers, but he caught me snooping. I'll say
he took pictures of me. I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room.
Pictures of you? Doing what?
Snooping?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know, snoop through our guest stuff.
Sneaky. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act, I suppose?
Yes. I think we should call the police.
No, that's a terrible idea.
But
Sophie, that man has pictures of you running your hands through people's stuff.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I know, but say a client reports something missing. Those pictures would put a big red target on your back.
Well, I threw them out.
Yeah, not your worst idea, but you found the pictures drying over the bath, right?
Yeah?
I'm no photographer, but I've been in one of those dark rooms before.
You have?
Yeah, I modeled for a while. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, those pictures were developed recently, but it doesn't mean there aren't more elsewhere.
You want me to snoopy snoop? So I guess I should keep looking. It's safe in here. There's a safe. I guess I should keep looking. See what we just
You want me to keep digging around?
Well, there are pictures of you snooping. So why stop now?
Beth?
Oh, loosen up a little. No one's dead.
Any idea where I should start then?
Well, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I remember Mr. Spade asking for the combination to his room's safe. I bet you anything there'll be more pictures in there.
Maybe, but I don't have the code.
Give me a minute.
This is bad.
Merde. Those idiots.
What?
I can't find the combination list. The night staff's probably lost it again. Anyway, we always ask that clients write down their code somewhere so they don't have to call reception a dozen times. Maybe you can have a look around the room, and I call you if Mr. Creep comes back. You know, so you can get out of there in time.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, and Beth?
Mm-hmm.
Please keep this between us.
Of course.
I think I trust Beth. She's got a good vibes. Ooh, that was a choice. You choose Beth or the other guy to confide in, and I chose Beth. Ooh, right, I'm gonna have a look. Oh my god, where do I start? Can I shut this door? Before I start inspect.
Did you intend for me to discover your little dark room? Or did this just fall down?
Ooh, 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 ooh. I would get rid of these as well. These, yeah. Oh no, inspect. What are these? Are these, I'm getting rid of all evidence that I'm snooping. Okay. Open. Close. Is there going to be more of those little things lying around? Okay, nothing in there.
That's rough.
Dear Mr. Morgan, I understand.
How are you supposed to support yourself when no one will give you a job or a place to live?
I understand your situation. I'm sorry that you had to spend so many years in hospital. However, this does not change the fact that you don't have qualifications for your job. And even if you did, I could not hire someone in your situation. Other staff members simply would not feel safe around you. I would ask you not to contact me anymore. Sincerely, Jeremy Sandberg. Mr. Morgan, you know I have a lot of respect for what you and others have done for this country. But I am not a charity. If I don't receive the post, the past 3 months' rent before the end of the week, you'll have to vacate the apartment. Oh, hey weirdo, stop wasting my time. I'm not hiring you ever. Okay. Why can you throw away things? What's this?
You're pawning off your possessions? What do you need the money for?
$15. Okay, okay. What if he comes back? Nothing in there. Nothing on here. Shave cream. You can throw away loads of stuff. Inspect. Ooh, French to English, English to French book. Oh, I didn't even see that. I don't like how you have a choice to throw things away. Right, start up here.
Laboratory. I just went there for the first time and God, it's been years, hasn't it?
Oh dear, X marks the spot.
Beaver Lake. I took Mom skating there just...
2222. Remember that. 2222. Two.
Harry's Diner, too. Were we ever there at the same time? This was the sale where I found that winter jacket that Mom loves. Were you there too? One man's trash is another maid's trash. Something tells me you won't be missing this. I hope you aren't eating those beans. Is this a floor of the Clarington?
What? Do you think they're spying on me? Housekeeping 10 till 4. Room service night mostly. Lobby. Something dodgy going on here.
Morgan. Is that your real name? Why did you check in under Mr. Spade?
Dear Mr. Morgan, you have to stop writing to this address. Lindsay died 2 years ago. I do not know what happened between the two of you, but please let us grieve in peace. Thank you, Lindsay. Lindsay's mother. What is going on? Lindsay. Up in the mail. Huh. Binoculars.
What do we have here?
What's that key for?
The storm must be getting worse. I hope Mom's not too bored without her tea. Request to move to 507. Why did you want to change rooms?
Present letters confirm the reception transfer request to room 507. Regretfully, the room in question is currently occupied by an extended stay guest. We are therefore unable to grant you your request. Thank you for understanding. Please contact us should you have any other request. Lindsay's address. Inventory division. Year of hospital discharge. What is going on?
I'd forget my own head if I didn't write everything down. I guess we have that in common.
What's this? Holy Bible? Ew. Ew. Sockies. What's this? What's that at the top? Train ticket? I can't do anything with it, but... Ew.
Locked. There has to be a key somewhere.
I got a key. Oh, this is bad. She's... should be sacked, really. Should be doing stuff like this. Let's have a look.
You spent 10 years in a psychiatric hospital. And it looks like you left with a long list of diagnoses. And prescriptions.
Diagnosis: character disorder, anxiety, chronic insomnia, short-term memory loss. Initially admitted for a nervous breakdown. Patient displayed erratic behaviour, mood swings, occasionally aggressive. Patient non-responsive to shock treatment. Oh my god. Neither insulin or electric. Patient condition improved after new medication. Okay, so that's what he's taking medication for? Morgan Paul was his name. Is that him? Okay, that's him. What's that?
I need to find some clues to decipher that code reminder.
Uh-oh.
Is he here?
What? No.
Beth, you said you'd call if Mr. Spade was coming back to his room.
Oh, yeah, I did say that. Sorry for the fright.
Oh my god, Beth. I nearly had a heart attack when I heard the phone ring.
Same.
I didn't mean for it. I was just so caught up in the thrill of it all. I had to check in. Did you find more pictures of you?
No, I haven't. But I did find something else.
Yeah?
He's got a kind of yarn map of Montreal on the wall.
A yarn map? And where does it lead to?
Lots of places. Most of them I've visited recently.
Merde. What's the deal with this guy?
I think he may be using an alias. I found some evidence that points to his real name being Paul Morgan.
Well, he's certainly not the first man to check into a hotel under a fake name.
Is it really common practice?
It is, when the man in question is married, but the woman accompanying him isn't. Or at least, not to him.
Considering the state of his room, I doubt Mr. Morgan was expecting any visitors.
Did you find anything else?
He seems to be in love with this woman who doesn't love him back.
You mean you?
No, someone else. I found lots of letters addressed to a woman named Lindsay, but she returned them all to sender, unopened.
Are you sure it's love and not obsession? Maybe he stalked her like he's stalking you.
I don't know. Whatever it is, I find it strange she didn't open the letters before sending them back. I would have had a look at them first.
Of course you would have. So, is that all you found then?
He has this book with, underdressed women on the cover.
I don't think Playboy magazine qualifies as a book.
No, it's not. It's a novel. It's called, And They Were Roommates.
Oh, I see. And I suppose these women on the cover are really good friends, aren't they?
What do you mean?
Well, if it's what I think it is, it's probably one of those trashy books for men who secretly fantasize about two women getting real cozy with each other.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I didn't read it.
No, you're not missing much. They're always written by men who describe women like they're these ethereal creatures that gasp and sigh at every word.
I think that one's written by a woman, though. Bridget, Boswell?
Bridget Boswell? That's obviously a pseudonym, like our dear Mr. Spade. The publishers probably hope they'll sell more copies if the men think they're written by a woman.
Oh, that makes sense. I guess.
I can't say I'm surprised Mr. Creep is into this stuff. Found anything else on him?
I'll know more in a minute. I'm gonna go in that suitcase, that
I'll know more once I
safe.
open the safe.
Oh, so you found the combination?
Yeah, sort of.
I'm impressed. Well done, Arsène Lupin.
What?
Never mind. Don't let me keep you.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Yeah, you better. I won't call again unless Mr. Morgan returns. For real this time.
All right.
For realsies. Oh, I did have a little panic when the phone rang. Right, what's this? What's this key? It's gonna do not forget to buy more fuel. I'm not throwing any of these items away.
I should bring that back to my cart.
Sweeties. Empty the bin. Sure, something said clean. Okay, have I cleaned everything? What are these? Oh, they're for the Right, I think it was 2222. Oh.
Damn it.
Hmm. Okay, I need to try and find...
These look like numbers. Sort of. These look like numbers. Sort of.
Hmm.
You didn't strike me as much of a doodler.
So what is that then? 4. So this one is...
Address, division, year.
So we got 34. $42. 99. 34, 42, 99. Oopsie, why did I go that way? 42. 99.
Come on, Sophie.
Hmm.
Not right now, Sophie.
99.
99th Infantry Division. 99. Date of discharge, 1957. 57. Come on, Sophie. Damn it.
34. That took a little longer than I thought. Uh-oh. I'm just going to throw all these away.
Sophie, you should probably put this down. Now. M and H. M and H. Who are they? Are they guests here?
M&H. So it's got the times of what they're doing. Arrived at the hotel, room not made yet, had to wait in lobby. 2:45 p.m. M&H came in both nicely dressed and was holding a flower bouquet. Heard them talking to the receptionist, saying how nice the hotel was. Picked up some flyers to find out what. Oh. Oratory we're talking about. 310. Room finally ready now, so M&H decided to unpack and install my setup in the bathroom. Soon I saw M&H. Probably gone out again. Finished developing this afternoon pictures. I had to sleep. Heard noises from the corridor. No idea what it was.
You're going through their trash? You really want to find out what M and H are up to, don't you? Why are you following them? And who's sneaking out at night? So many questions.
So they're going out, having breakfast, skating. Decided to leave because weird.
M and H. Maybe Beth could find them in the logbook.
Is this empty? I don't know.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hold on. Andrew. Andrew. Cover for me, will you?
What's going on?
Hey, Tintin. Just do it. Sorry about that. So, I take it you opened Morgan's safe? What was in it?
A journal.
His journal? Does he say why he's stalking you?
No, but it seems he's stalking 2 other people as well.
Oh, who are they?
They're guests. I don't know their names, though. I was hoping you could find them in the logbook.
Well, Snoopy, although it may seem like it, I'm not actually clairvoyant, so I'll need something to narrow the search. Do you know anything about them?
Mr. Morgan refers to them as H and M.
Well, that could mean a lot of things. It could be their initials, or, I don't know, husband and mistress.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I'll need a little more to go on.
I found out that Mr. Morgan made a request to be transferred to room 507, but it was denied because...
That's Mrs. Beaumont's room.
Exactly.
Why change rooms when his entire setup is in 505?
I'm not sure. I just thought it might be related.
Maybe, but... would you look at that? There's a couple staying in room 509, Hector and Marcella Cruz.
Hector and Marcella.
Mm-hmm.
H&M.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We got it! We're on to it! What do we know about the cruises? And how are they linked to me? Why is Mr. Moore stuck in them?
Do you know anything about the cruises?
Well, I saw them come in and out of the hotel a few times. Called a taxi for them once. The missus does the smiling and the other frowns a lot. Nothing to write home about. Do you have room 509 on your to-do list by any chance?
I do, actually.
Then maybe you go clean it and have a little look-see?
Yeah, nothing unusual here. Just a maid cleaning a room.
That's my girl.
I'll call you if I find anything.
Just be careful, okay?
I will. I promise.
Got a little trolley now.
I must have forgotten my keys in the break room again. I'll need my keys to enter room 509. I should probably check the break room.
Wow. What's this?
I think I have all the supplies I need.
Break room is downstairs. Put that away. Is this my... Oh yeah, this is my to-do list. Okay. That's a trip hazard, look. Health and safety.
This must have been so much fun. Well, for the guests at least. I haven't danced since Grandma's 70th. She definitely upstaged me. I haven't danced since Grandma's 70th. She definitely upstaged me. Maybe I shouldn't wander around with my pockets full. Is there anything I can put down?
What?
Maybe I shouldn't wander around with my pockets full. Is there anything I can put down?
How do I put... So, where do I know what I've got in my pocket?
Okay, Sophie, back to the basement.
Oh.
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile. I'm I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile. Maybe I shouldn't wander around with my pockets full. Is there anything I can put down?
Oh.
Another day, another dirty dish to pick up.
I've got this key on me now, haven't I?
It's locked.
Where's my locker anyway? Break room.
Shoot, it's locked. I guess I'll have to get Linda's master key instead. Did I remember to punch in this morning? Rebecca's had her hands full lately. Nope.
Everything we're doing, I just feel like it's wrong. We shouldn't be doing any of this. Oh, hypocrite.
Hypocrite bitch? What did Linda do? And to whom?
And my wife will be... Oh, I do this and I can't read. My wife will be at her parents' tonight, so come by my house at 8 PM. Make sure you bring the new lingerie I bought you. B. I'm not... Oh no. Do I clean or leave? I would probably leave because it's not my note. It's none of my business.
That'll do. I'll just have to make sure I don't forget to return it. Oh, Andrew. I hope someone here shares your passion for reading.
A message from Bernard. All employees, as you're probably aware, Valentine's upon us, and we're almost completely booked for the weekend. And now this is time for the colds. Not accept anyone missing work this shift the next few days. I want rooms cleaner than ever. Also, wish to remind you that continued partnership with Weston's department store. Take every opportunity you have to suggest a store for our guest shopping needs. Thanks to this partnership, special prizes from Weston's will once again be awarded to our best employee at the end of the month. Woohoo! Bernard asked me to remind you that we have a very important guest in room 602. Please satisfy any of his needs as quickly as possible without questions.
Mrs. Beaumont seemed perfectly nice to me.
Divorce from 2705 or somebody wants more sheets again. Sophie, please take care of it. I do not want to speak to people like her, Linda. Oh yeah, they keep minding about this Linda, but actually... Oh dear, what's this?
To be tossed aside by your best friend like that? Oh, Wendy, that's a special brand of heartbreak.
Where's mine? Aha. What's this? Tips.
Haven't gotten any tips so far today. Being recognized for doing a good job. That feeling never gets old.
Noticed a real improvement in the quality of your work lately. I've heard a few guests saying how clean their rooms are. Do you go through them? Who knows? Maybe I'll manage to steal Employee of the Month reward from Wendy and Linda.
What is it?
Wendy? It's Sophie. Are you alright?
Do I sound alright?
No, I guess not.
Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk.
I'll just say, okay, that's fine.
Sorry for disturbing you.
Heartbreak.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
So the B, do you think that's Bernard? Okay.
Yeah, Linda's not exactly,
Hey, you.
Oh, hey, Beth. On break already?
Sadly, no. I have an express delivery to make to the 6th floor.
Isn't that Jacques or Andrew's job?
Well, they're both busy, so... What about you? I thought you'd be in 509.
I'm heading up now. I just had to grab Linda's master key before I could continue our investigation.
Oh, I see. Well, this has been quite the day so far, hasn't it? I can't remember the last time work was this interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to put it. That's not all, though. While I was looking for my keys, I found some graffiti on Linda's door.
What kind of graffiti are we talking about?
The words, hypocrite bitch, in red lipstick. I wonder who could have written it.
If I had to bet, I'd put my money on Wendy. Linda's been treating her like her personal punching bag as of late.
Yeah, Linda's been pretty bad to Wendy. I'm not surprised she snapped.
Remember that day when Wendy came to work with that gorgeous perm? The staff, the clients, everyone complimented her. Then Linda came along and sent her right back home to straighten it out because her cosmetic choices were distracting the clientele. Ugh.
I'm not trying to excuse her behavior, but I think Linda's under a lot of pressure right now. It can't be easy, managing so many people with Bernard breathing down your neck.
You know, I don't know how you do it, Sophie. Maybe it's because my empathy only goes so far, but I admire that you're able to feel for just about anyone.
Flirting options.
I like to put myself in other people's shoes, especially if they're people I find fascinating, like you.
Wow. The way you turned that compliment right back around at me was masterful. Well, this was a lovely chat, but I better see if Eugene is around maintenance. Hopefully he can help me find this thing for our esteemed guest.
Yeah, we both got a lot on our plates today.
I can't wait to find out more about our friends H&M. Take care.
You too.
Do you think that was another option for me to go back and clean that off the door?
Getting into 509 will be no problem with the master key. Let's get... Oh, I do have 506 next on my list. Should I pop in before checking out 509?
I'll probably go 509 first because that's what I need to snoop round. But then I'll go into that afterwards. Snoopers going snoop.
More work for poor Rebecca. Hang in there, Reb.
So this is H&M's room, who Mr. Spade is stalking, or Morgan's, I mean. Okay, so what is this again? 7-day laundry service, 5-1 on the cruises. Tuxedo, a pair of pants, shirts and a tie. Don't anyone see me snooping. That. What's this?
I'll hold off on throwing this out just yet. The food's practically untouched.
Ew. Fire and life insurance. That's what he does. Insurance agent. Where's the bed? Ooh, breakfast, sandwiches, dinner, dessert. That's the best bit. French pastry, apple pie, chocolate cake, sundae. Better actually do some work.
Looks like someone tore that note apart, but I'm missing some pieces. I can't make out what's written.
What's this?
Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is.
The Holy Bible.
Wow. You look like a couple out of a magazine.
1948.
This person looking for you back in Texas, was he really just a co-worker?
Dear son, I cannot believe you decided to renew your vows far away from the family. Your father and I are very disappointed, and so are your sisters. Montreal, what a strange destination. I would not be surprised if this was another one of your wife's ideas. I met Luciana in town yesterday. She has 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls, and is pregnant with her 6th. John has just brought them that nice house in the corner of Prado and Ramos. Imagine you have married her like you were supposed to. You would have your own family by now. Yesterday I also drove by your home to get the mail. As I was leaving, I met a man who's looking for you. I think he's one of your colleagues from work, but I'm not sure. I told him you were in Montreal and would be back next week. When do you come back exactly? I hope you could be there for your uncle's birthday party on Friday. I will make your favourite cake, your mother. Got all the dates, what you were doing.
SW. Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz. Or her. SW. Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz. Or her.
What are your expenses down? I don't like how you have the option to throw things away, and I don't know if I should be throwing away or not. Scrub a dub dub in the dub. I could be a maid. Not for snooping, but just for
These are lovely. I wish you'd had more confidence in yourself.
I still lose my sanity in the way I met you. I always remember the first time I saw you, beautiful blue red dress. Blue red dress. Seems only yesterday when I first 10 years ago I promised I would always love you, and today I vow, pledge again. Oh, so they were renewing their vows, weren't they? Ah, it's quite satisfying. Ew, toenail clippers. Clean the toilet, and yeah. Pick up the towel. I don't need to mess with any of this because it's none of my business.
No combination, no entry.
Okay. What's this? Ah. This is where the bed is then.
Mrs. Cruz got her personal information stolen. Is Mr. Morgan behind it?
I apologise on behalf of our company for private breach of the account on 25th September. Thank you for calling that to our attention. We are currently investigating the breach and trying to understand how this individual was able to obtain your information. Rest assured we will put measures in place to make sure the situation does not repeat itself. Your privacy is and always will be one of our top priorities. Yours sincerely. What's that? SOS 5?
Who could blame you for seeking help? These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean.
I need a bit of paper, I think, up here, because I'm struggling to remember things. Pretty. Okay, I've got to piece together a letter. That's the top piece, isn't it, I think? A little jigsaw puzzle. What does it mean though?
It's some kind of code. Could I break it?
Let me finish the room first. What's this? Pills provide birth control. Development of a concept pill believed to be an ultimate form of birth control was reported yesterday to a group of journalists. The pill was tested among 218 women despite reports of some undesirable effects.
More of these symbols. Just what I was... Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this. This looks right up Andrew's alley. I wonder if he's read this one.
Strangers in the night. Doobie 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 da. Have I checked in here? No. Hang on. What's this? Ew. Okay. Right, drawers. Nothing there. Okay.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
I need to write these down. Let me get a bit of paper. Right, because I can't remember all this, so I'm going to put, it says SOS 5, and then the W 8, which is standing out on the paper. And then this one was, see, I've forgotten that already. My brain is terrible. G with an N underneath and a P. Has got a plus underneath. I have no idea what that is. And what's the little... Okay. So is she putting them in already? Hang on.
I should keep an eye out for those symbols. SW. Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz. Or her.
Okay, I can't see anything else.
Looks like someone had quite the shopping spree. Looks like someone had quite the shopping spree.
Right, I'm gonna go in this room. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy, someone's been living it up.
What's this? Did he really just scold MS for talking?
Another fan of the Gossiper. I never did finish that article from this morning. That feels like so long ago now. Not exactly a cherished gift, if you just left it behind like this.
Right. We're not going home with that prize. My dear beloved Leanne. Much as I would be loved to spend Valentine's Day with the woman who's about to become my missus, I'll happily make do with a lifetime of Valentine's Days awaiting us. Enjoy your week in Montreal. I'll be eagerly awaiting your return. Start a new life together. Love, Gregory. P.S. Don't let Simon rope you into anything crazy. Tell her I need the bride back in one piece. I could just play a game where it's like this, where you're just picking up stuff, tidying rooms and that. I would play this just to be a maid. Lovely, look at that. Tidy. Oh my god.
Could this be the shoe from the chocolate fountain? I can't wait to tell Andrew.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have cleaned that up. Lucky no one turns up as I'm cleaning, because I would hate that. Okay, is there something I've missed?
Definitely seen those symbols on some of the things in this room. Maybe I should take another look around.
Nothing in this room.
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile. Another day, another dirty dish to pick up. What were you apologizing for? And were you forgiven?
So I've got O is 5. Okay, this one. So this one must be S. No. 2. What's 4 then? I. So 8 is W. Will. Will leave. So what else have I got? N is G. Oh no, G's N. N. And P was plus. I will in. No, it's not in. If so what else I can find?
Oh, these symbols match some of the ones on the torn message.
Oh, it's S the line then. 2 lines. Okay, let's try that. Oh, that's got to be the. This one. Huh? Can I inspect letters I've read? It's got to be A. G. It's N. I will leave in the vent. Next. 2. Room. will leave notes in the next. I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
God knows I worked that out.
Farrington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey Beth, it's me.
Hey, so how did the snooping go? Find anything?
I did. I found a message written in strange symbols. A kind of secret code.
A secret code? Well, spill the beans. What did it say?
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
In the vent? Who the hell does that?
I don't know, but whoever the message was intended for went through a lot of trouble to hide it. It was torn in 12 pieces and scattered in 3 different trash cans.
So the Cruzes are keeping secrets from each other. Do you think one of them's having an affair?
I don't know.
Well, that's possible. It's quite obvious they're having marital problems.
What makes you say that?
I found an apology note, neatly folded next to a room service tray. I think Mr. Cruz wrote it.
It doesn't mean he's cheating on her, though. Maybe he forgot their anniversary, or something like that. I know I'm really bad with dates. Is that all you've got?
I'm pretty sure the husband was sentenced to sleeping in the living room. I found a pillow and some sheets on the couch.
Oh, yeah. Then he's definitely having an affair. Mrs. Cruz found out, so he tried to apologize, but she kicked him out of the bedroom anyway. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know.
That's probably why Mr. Morgan was stalking them.
Yeah. Mrs. Cruz must have hired him to investigate her husband's affair.
But why take pictures of me, too?
Maybe he thinks you're the other woman.
Ew, no.
What? You don't find Mr. Cruz attractive?
You're unbelievable.
What is your type, anyway?
Beth!
Oh, come on now. You know I like to tease.
I think I should go have a look at the vent that's mentioned in the message.
Yeah, good idea, Bean. I'm about to go on break, so if you need my help again, just ask Andrew to patch you through to the break room.
All right. Enjoy your break.
Oh, I will.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room. But which vent?
An hour? Christ. How did they even get that letter?
Wendy must have gone through my drawer.
Wendy? What's this obsession of yours with her?
It's not an obsession. I know she did it.
Linda.
To get back at me. She thinks it's my fault Jack broke up their engagement.
Do you have any proof?
I do. I found this lipstick in Wendy's locker. Look, that's the rag I used to erase the message. It's the exact same color.
Someone else could have used her lipstick, though. Is that all you have?
It's not. There's also this. I sent it to her a few days ago. I was kindly warning her that her behavior could compromise her engagement, and I was quite right. But look at what she scribbled down here. Not only does it prove she hates me, The writing's the same as the message on the door.
Very well. I'll call Wendy to my office later and fire her.
Good. It's time you see her for who she really is. The nurse she has calling you a bitch. And to expose our intimacy like that.
Speaking of which, I thought we might,
Yes.
Another day, another dirty dish to pick up. There is a vent near the janitor's closet. That'd be a good place to start.
Janitor's closet's up here, isn't it? Because I tried to get in it.
I think I have all the supplies I need. Can't open these without a screwdriver. I've never seen two people more suited for each other. I hope they work things out. They need to. Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage.
Okay, Eugene.
Highest priority, huh? That means Eugene's probably working in Bernard's office right now.
Bernard tells me there's a cold draft coming from the window. It's turning his office into a freezer. Fixing it should be your highest priority today, Linda. Why has it been ripped though?
It sounds like Eugene asked Bernard to stop opposing the construction of the new psychiatric hospital. And Bernard was Bernard. Oh, Eugene. I had no idea.
To Eugene, a friend of mine heard from a hairdresser who's heard from a sister-in-law who works security to the mayor that the plans to build a new mental hospital right next to the Clarrington. Imagine Denise could get the care she needs while staying close to home. It's almost too good to be true. I don't dare get my hopes up, but still, I'll keep my ear to the ground and keep you posted as soon as I have more news. Warm wishes, Joyce.
Shoot, no screwdriver. What's life without a little challenge? Wait, Sophie, you don't need these. Be careful. It's a slippery slope towards becoming a... This must be Eugene with his daughter. He looks like a caring father. Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage.
So now what? I've got no screwdriver.
Eugene must be down in Bernard's office. I should go ask him for a screwdriver.
Okay. Who's that? Is that Bernard? Yeah.
It's, Miss Bellevent, isn't it?
What? Oh, Roy.
Oh, right. You're the one who took last week off, aren't you? You had to, take care of your sister, I think?
Mother. My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. I need to know I can count on you.
I understand, sir.
What are you doing here, anyway? Are you on break?
Oh no. Do I lie? I was having a sound it's credits to say what you need that for.
Yes, I am.
Don't take too long.
No, I won't.
Well, don't you look mischievous. Hey, Bean. If you're planning to give Bernard a good scare, sign me up.
No, I'm looking for a screwdriver. For the vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Oh, I see.
Eugene?
What the hell? You'd better go and take a look. I'll stand guard by the elevator, and make some noise if I see Bernard coming.
Okay, thanks. I'll be quick. With this blizzard, Bernard's office will be a skating rink by the end of the day. Best to avoid that. Opposing something that could help so many people just because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
I'd like to thank you again for agreeing to this partnership with Covington Hotel and Western Department Store. Thanks for your generous help. The renovations are well underway. It's never looked better. Oh no, I don't know if I should. Oh dear.
Aha! Let's get you to that vent. This does not look like a nice brotherly check-in. I had no idea things were this bad between Bernard and Raymond.
Thank you for your invaluable input. I need to remind you of the terms of our agreement. I did my part. I got you out of jail and have ensured that news of our deviant ways would not leak. Now I expect you to keep your side of the bargain and stay out of my way. You are not in charge of the hotel anymore. I have worked relentlessly these past few years to return the Covington to its former glory. A great challenge considered the poor state you left it in. I'm glad Father never got to see how you so seamlessly destroyed his great legacy. As for me, I will be dead too before I listen to a single word of advice from you. You ask, I lower our prices, but I can tell you the plan of doing just my opposite. My guests will only be the creme de la creme. Your deviant friends can find themselves another place for their sinful what's-its.
Kinda wish I worked here when Raymond was in charge. Sounds like the hotel was very different back then. Well, just look at these distinguished gentlemen. And a young Bernard.
Surely your break is over by now.
No, it's not.
I came by here not too long ago, and Andrew was already covering for you.
That's because I was in the ladies' room.
That's no excuse to...
It's my time of the month. You're married, aren't you? So you know how it is. I have to go more often, and sometimes I stain the furniture, and don't get me started on all the...
That's enough details. Miss Belivet, what were you doing in my office?
Oh no.
I was simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Really? But that doesn't explain what you're doing on this floor. You know very well the cleaning staff isn't supposed to wander around the lobby for no reason. You wouldn't be lying to me, would you, Miss Belivet?
No, I swear.
Oh dear.
It's my fault. I asked her to come clean up a mess I made. Spilled coffee.
Coffee? Oh, Miss Lambert, you're not supposed to have beverages at the front desk.
Yeah, well, there are so many rules here, I lose track.
Come with me.
Oh no, is she in trouble now?
Sorry.
Now there was a problem with the window, but it seems Eugene's fixed it. Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted...
What's that?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Sure doesn't look like nothing. Who sent you that? Well, didn't you have some speech for me or something?
Right. Yes. Yes, I did. I'm really disappointed in you, Miss Lambert. When you first started working here, I never would have thought that you had so little decency.
Decency's overrated. Personally, I think it gives the lobby a bit of character. Clients love the fact that I embody the désinvolte French woman stereotype.
Guests. We call them guests. How many times do I have to repeat it? And Mr. Ramsay sure didn't seem to appreciate your, how do you call it? Désinvolte French woman attitude. Telling him his only recourse is to pray for the snowstorm to end. That's not how you talk to guests.
No, that's how you talk to morons.
You're lucky, Miss Lambert. Lucky you have a face that makes people tolerate your abrasive personality. If you weren't so pretty, you'd have been out of a job a long time ago. But I suggest not testing you. Especially not today.
Well, if you give me a raise, I might consider being more agreeable when it comes to yes.
You really think this is the right time to ask for a raise? Now, even if you were a model employee, which clearly you're not, it'd be foolish of me to give raises right now. But with the renovation cost overruns and Mr. Weston not returning... Oh. Yeah. I think you may just be his type.
What the hell are you going on about?
You know who Mr. Weston is, don't you? It has just occurred to me that he's particularly fond of French women.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Look, I'll add $2 to your next paycheck if you do it. And I'm not asking much. Next time he comes to visit, just try to be nice to him. I mean, nicer than usual.
$2? That's adorable. Make it $5 and I'll smile.
$3 and you make conversation with him for 10 minutes.
$4 for 5 minutes conversation. Paid up front.
Deal.
Always a pleasure doing business with you, Bernie.
Don't make me come back on our agreement.
Time to see what secrets that vent is holding.
How big did you say your party was again? Whew, that's big. It might...
Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball, even if they did draw the short straw.
I'll do it. Right, gotta go back to the vent.
All right, let's open the vent. Oh, I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. But that's where Bernard and Linda were. Ew.
Is it empty or not? Wendy, do you think I don't see the way you talk to guests, the way you smile at them and call them sweetie while you fill their coffee cups, the way you laugh at their jokes, bat your eyes like a stupid teenage girl? I'm sure you're doing it for a tip or to get Employee of the Month reward, but either way it's unacceptable, and I won't even mention the way you wear your uniform. This is a respectful hotel, not a pleasure house. Although I've always had problems with your behaviour, I tolerate as long as guests were happy, but now you're getting engaged, I can no longer remain silent about it. What would Jack say if he saw you? I'm sure he would be as ashamed as I am. Maybe you've got Bernard fooled like every other man, but don't change your behaviour and I'll find a way to convince him to fire you. This is your warning from Linda, bitch. Linda, my wife will be parents tonight, so come by my house at 8 PM. Make sure you bring the new lingerie. Okay, that's the what's that? That's the lipstick. Okay, have I done everything? Did I check this drawer? I can't remember. Okay. Oh, they need to make a game like this where you clean rooms and things as a maid. Right, then. Where is it? Here. Ooh. Okay, I've got to decipher this. Just found. Okay, so the middle line is M. And 3 is D. Why behind T? Make me do night. Oops, where am I? Oh my god, losing where I am. Tonight. Oh, stop off in. Say again. Like in my room. Hmm.
You need to know my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss a plan.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hello, Bean. Anything new to report?
I found another message written in secret code.
What does it say?
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Michael? Who's that? Another husband?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing of a Michael in this story.
Let me check the logbook. There's a Michael staying in room 507.
Mrs. Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh! Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
Could Marcella...
Yes?
No, never mind. So, what's next?
I guess I should go have a look at 507, but it's not on my list. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
Well, I could call the room to make sure no one's there.
Good idea.
Hang on.
Smart. Sneaky smart. I thought she'd be pissed because I got her into trouble.
You've got the all clear, Bean. Head on over.
Thanks, Beth. I'll call you back. Looks like I'm headed to room 507.
What we got here then? At a fort.
Mr. Cruz.
I'm not touching anything in this room to throw away.
Numbers, dates, times. What does it all mean?
1824.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing. Did Marcella send this?
How does it say? Hope you're well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact I cannot wait to see you again. We are scheduled to arrive at Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. Book room 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me, Mrs. Beaumont, coming to the Hotel Montreal.
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing. I promise it's not you.
I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She led me to talk about our room. Now we have 2 little beds, a radio and even a television. Mom let me build a fort and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel is nice too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you would be happy. I wish that everything could go back to the way it was before. Mom says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you, but do you think she'll ever stop loving me too, Michael? Oh. Michael, withdraw from school. We have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son Michael from school. Schedule system and agreement. Continue education from home. Following this letter, you receive a list of books, school materials you need to purchase in order to allow the curriculum from home. A social worker will be in touch. Help you understand our milestones and as your sons benefit from programs. Complete at home. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, as you grab my books.
Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend. Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
There's too much reading in this game.
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere? Those few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. They'll appreciate the company. Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Oh, I actually got a little tip. I shouldn't have left because I'm not supposed to be in here, am I? I know I've cleaned up. Oh no! I've messed this up big time.
That look in your eyes. What does it mean? And who is this from? All but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
Okay, so the dad's a bit,
Looks like someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
Should I clean then to make it look like I'm just doing my job? But it did have the do not disturb on the door, but I've already took the tip money now, so...
So a husband can abuse. Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna clean up because
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
I'm just gonna have to do my job now because I've took the tip money. Okay.
Think, Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe? I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile. That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
I'm just going in and out everywhere. What's locked in here then?
Think, Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe? Ah, there you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like we were on the right track, 'cause he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Blackmail?
What? Why would... No, it's affair.
Affair? Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest? Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
I think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
That's an interesting theory. Did you find any clues that might support this?
Nothing concrete. I mean, I did find a letter that suggests they may have gone to college together, but they could just as well be good friends, right?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I guess we'd know for sure if we could have a look at that chest, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
All right.
Where the hell am I gonna get those
Thank
from?
you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here. Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe? Didn't I see a plaster bag near the stairs earlier? I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile. Great! This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker?
Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage.
I can probably find the rest of what I need in the basement.
There's a lot going on. I'm trying to keep up because I haven't actually seen these people. There's only Bernard, I know what it looks like, and the two workers, Beth and the ginger guy. But it's hard to keep up with who's who and Mr. But yeah, I like the vibes and stuff. It's quite cool.
Oh, Bernard, I can't believe Eugene would do something like that. He's worked with us for years. He's always been loyal. Is there anything you might have said or done to anger him?
What are you saying? That I deserve this?
No, of course not. All I need to say is that maybe, from his perspective, well, oh, never mind. What are you going to do now?
I don't know what on earth's going on.
Oh no, I got him fired.
Candles, candles, candles.
I'm just a
Rebecca
whirlwind
keeps a stash
of
of
tragedy.
Where?
Rebecca. Break room's a mess.
I should start by checking out Rebecca's locker. Gotta hold on to these tight.
I've got a master key. Wow.
This is probably Beth's latest project. It's really cool how she has an eye for this kind of thing. I don't always get fashion, but these are fun to look at. When half the pages haven't been cut out. Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
the last one. VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food. It's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we will make all of his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? That's not even the worst of it though. Every night he barges in the kitchen as if it was his home, asking for meat for his precious little terriers. Who feeds their dog $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself.
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
Out of power again. I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping my fingers off that blowhard. Did you start hoarding candles since the last purge? Was that urgent, please?
It's locked. All right, we're getting somewhere. Now, to resist the temptation to spend it on a burger at Harry's. Didn't I find one of these in Anne's room too? The White Cat must be a popular spot. Are you looking to buy land? I know you grew up on a farm. Maybe you're looking to get back to nature. Wait, is this you, Beth? What on earth led to this picture being taken?
Oh, that's bad. She's in a locker.
Off limits. Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
Bobby. I can't see these bloody little writings.
I'm good. No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
Okay, off to the laundry room. Maintenance. Where's the laundry room then?
It's locked.
No. Ah, laundry room, right there. Becca, the washing machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes, completely frozen. Matter of time before they burst and flood the entire basement. I've warned Bernard about this last winter, but of course he only cares about renovating the parts of the hotel the guests can see. Behind that nice facade, everything's crumbling. I'll see what I can do. Maintenance, we need freaking miracle, Eugene. Oh dear.
Ooh, is this a movie script?
Candles.
Got a candle. Now, what next? Let's see if Beth is around. 'Cause
Aha.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this. Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
Right. Use F6 to select. Pour the wax from the pot.
Have you done this before? You're a real pro. Now, time to put the key into the wax. Okay, I think you can remove it. Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
This would not work.
All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side?
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Like drawing?
Oh, God, no. I once drew a dress that everyone mistook for a birthday hat. I never drew again after that. What about you? Haven't I seen you drawing in that journal of yours?
Yeah, I doodle a little.
Hey, you should show me one day. I'd love to see your art.
Okay, but promise not to laugh.
What? I'd never, ever do that. I know I make fun of pretty much everything, but not people's art. That's their soul. I'm sure it's beautiful.
Thanks.
What do you like to draw, anyway?
It's kind of silly, but I've started working on this little comic in which I imagine my life as a celebrity.
A celebrity?
Yeah. I've always found the lives of famous people so fascinating, you know? And I kind of envy them sometimes. All the drama, the excitement.
Yeah, because we're really lacking in drama and excitement today.
Well, today's the exception.
I'm sure
This is
there's
one
something
day. It
else
feels
in
like
your
it's
life
been
that
like
excites
weeks.
you.
Well, I do like sailing.
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
What, are they like a love interest?
Maybe
We'll do
it'd be
that.
possible to borrow a boat for a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, look. I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence, if he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
It would be so fragile. That would not work. Surely.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Call the elevator. Not seen a single guest. Just me snooping about.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Oh my god, that's really bad.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Help me get this letter. Try rest today. We'll bring you hot soup after class,
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes. There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet. Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S. That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
In Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it. Since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favourite bar, this one was black. Doris Day is the alter Doris. And I like my favourite bar. This one was black. The Lowe's Theatre, maybe.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S. There's no shame in asking for help, Sophie. 2 heads are better than 1, especially when dealing with riddles.
I think the second one's Doris, the first one's the name of the theatre in black, maybe.
Clarendon Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always, Bean.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised as well. It's quite sturdy.
So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles. Well, let's hear it. Which part is causing you trouble?
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time. But if I had to bet, I'd put my money on
The white
cat.
The white cat. I think I get it.
Well, that wasn't too hard, was it? Is there anything else?
Here's another one. Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Alliterative what now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's alliterative?
Hey, just because I read books doesn't mean I know everything. Okay. It's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters.
Thank you, darling. Did you get that, Bean?
Yeah, I did. But that could mean a lot of things. I'm not sure where to look.
Yeah, me neither.
Tell her to look for a name and surname that both start with the same letter. Maybe it's someone famous, like a writer or a singer.
Huh. You got that?
Yes. Thank him for me.
Will do. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad I could be of some help. Call me after you've opened that case.
You know I will.
So 2 5-letter words of the key, both relate to her history. Unlike my favourite blah blah blah. So I've got that as white. And then alternative name is Doris. From the first one, take the first 2. From the last one, take the last 2. Wis, W-I-S. Makes no sense.
A cat named Greta. G-R.
Oh, do you think that's it then? So we've got the Doris and a cat. G-R-I-S. G-R-I-S. Let's put this away. Was it this way? I think it was. G-R-I-S. I think. Done it! Hooray! Typewriter.
That novelist,
Bridget Boswell is actually you, Marcella?
Dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget, you know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse at the train station, read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognised their story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date with theatre, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but never fully understood until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received your letter, and the letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first I could not believe you had written those words, then I waited in vain for your answer, and had to accept your love for me had never been real. Aww. For many years I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really love me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I'm happy to see you accomplish your dreams by becoming a writer. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
I think there's another page. I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in time of great distress. If only Lewis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I'm willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael. But there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman only rings twice again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield. We were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. The answer to your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to his to see him with Michael next month. If you are able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at silly things we thought important all those years ago. Hope you hear from you soon. P.S. Do you remember the secret language we invented so system and they couldn't understand notes we passed during class? In secret language, I do. I still do.
I do like a happy ending. Like, after all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's an advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
Dear Marcella, although I don't know me, I think I have to say I'm the biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first one, but then I picked up the Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read, the less panic attacks I had. The doctor thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from war. I had always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I had never dared telling them. Now I have, thanks to you. Thought of seeing him again. It's that motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. Hope to hear back from you soon.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier. For Mrs. Beaumont.
You've opened it, right?
Me? Disregarding someone's privacy? Of course I did.
I'm a bad influence on you.
Or have we been bad influences on each other? I guess we'll never know.
So, what's in it?
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California?
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Aww. Anna and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
Turns out he's a big fan of Marcella.
Is she a celebrity or something?
Remember that Pulp Fiction I found in Paul's room? Well, she wrote it under a pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
Huh, I see.
But why is he taking pictures of...
Couldn't he have stuck to fan mail? Stalking her like that? That's going too far. And why did he have those pictures of you anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones
That's
I didn't
me.
know I had.
Snoopy sleuth.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me when your shift ends, alright? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
What are my tasks for the day?
Ringing. Sounds like the elevator doors are jammed.
Blood? You can't mess with anything. Oh, who's that? Is that Mr. Morgan? Don't touch him, you idiot.
Mr. Cruz?
No. He's brown bread.
Mr. Cruz. Oh God. Oh God. What happened? Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him? Is this about Paul?
Thank you for putting that the guests are unacceptable behaviour. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge the guest personal information regarding the guest behaviour. As I'm sure you will understand, very privacy staff provided staff on their discretion. Please contact us should our guests bother you again.
Please let there be someone around who can help. Hello? Is anyone in? Hello? I need help.
Hello?
Hello?
Help me. And I was on the phone that whole time while this was going on. Is that where he crawled from then? Oh no.
A.B. and Beaumont.
So them two plotted to kill one of their husbands together, and then they were going to live happily ever after. Oh, so you can inspect this, but nothing from it.
Should I hold on to this, maybe? Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard, so Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. Paul was hiding out, right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
I'll just put this on if you want to pause and read it, it's fine.
Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel. Paul really got into his role. He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
Beads.
Hello? I need help.
I need to call for help. Why is no one answering? Now what?
I have to get the power back on.
No, you don't. You need to ring for help. Nice pick.
That worked, thank God. Now, to get the power back.
Press A to remove blown fuses. How do you know it's...
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now.
Okay, if there's a
We'll have
power
to make
outage,
do.
I'm busy preventing other part of the hotel collapsing is what to do. Check the fuse box plan. Required the amperage of each socket. Remove all the blown fuses from the socket. Blown fuses usually black and screw the new fuses in the socket. Make sure the amperage is correct. Flick the business.
No power. I think I need to change all of the blown fuses.
So are these the blown ones?
No power. I think I need to change all of the blown fuses. Yes, this is what I need.
Okay. So I need to put in what? A 15 amp. Yeah. 30. So I need a G. Place fuse G. And then the last one will be... Oh! No. No. I need S. Looks like I bloody done it. You restored the power. I need to ring. Where's the phone? I shouldn't be in here though, should I? I was trying to ring. What am I supposed to do?
No answer. Beth must be busy trying to restore the power in the lobby. Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
But there's a guy in the lift with his head being bopped.
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
No, I'm done.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
This girl is committed a number of crimes just in one day. Or done at least 10 things wrong. She needs the sack.
Phone.
I need a phone. Still ain't cleaned up that mess.
Beth? Where is everyone?
Is this a dream?
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
She's so calm. I would be literally like a wreck, crying and you know. What's this?
Why does the VIP want to meet with Paul? Maybe he fell for his role-playing. Bernard really wants Paul out of the hotel. Now, I just have to wait for the police.
Oh, hey you. Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
You don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Oh, merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint. Have you called the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
Yes, the lovebirds, yeah.
I found something on Hector that would point to that. Yes.
Wait, so you touched the body? The dead body?
I mean, yes, kind of.
Just can't help
Sophie, rule number 1 when stumbling upon a dead body. Do not touch. It could really get you in trouble. So, what did you find?
There was this letter that made it sound like Marcella would get a lot of money from her husband's death.
Throw the affair into the mix and you get a pretty good motive.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm probably going to hell for saying this. Who am I kidding? I'm going to hell anyway. But I can't really blame her if she did it.
I'm not sure I'm following. You can't blame her for murder.
I'm not excusing it. I'm not. Just... women like Anne and Marcella have so few options. It's like the world is designed to keep them apart.
Beth.
Oh, you know. You know. I've been with a woman before. Ziva Rivers. She's a photographer in New York. We were together for a while, and I was so in love. It was like a fire a rain couldn't put out. I guess like anything that intense, it wasn't meant to last. But while it lasted, I was the happiest I've ever been. And if something had come between us, kept us apart, I would have done just about anything to be with her. Maybe that's what happened here with Anne and Marcella.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than just friends, Sophie.
Aww.
Yeah. I'd like that too.
That's great. The police is here. Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah, of course.
So the start of this was me starting to be interrogated by the police. Uh-oh.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
Oh,
So,
no.
as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Oh, I moved the body, didn't I? I'm just gonna be honest and hope for the best.
Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body,
shit.
wasn't that close to the
I'm
doors?
gonna get arrested.
The stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there?
Oh,
Did you have the
no.
key?
No, I did not. I used an ice pick because I found it snooping and... I'm sorry.
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do
I'm
the
gonna be
trick,
honest.
So I went to the ice machine to get one.
Honesty.
You're
but-
a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
I might have touched a few things. Oh my
I
god.
might have touched a few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me. Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
Oh no. Do I say I've been snooping? Yeah, but you could say you saw someone that had been taking pictures of you, so you were curious, you know, you want to know why. I'm being snooping.
Snooping around the guests' rooms.
Oh no.
I didn't think you'd admit it.
You knew already?
Safes and suitcases left wide open. You haven't exactly been subtle about it.
Oh,
have you?
sugar. I didn't think that would be...
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guest's privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
All right.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcela Cruz. Apparently, she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
She's having an affair, but it's not what you think. She's been in love with another woman since college. They've been apart for more than 10 years, and now
Yes, I know all about Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont's sexual deviance. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, you know, intimate.
No, I haven't.
I haven't seen a single soul
And
since
did you
I've been
hear
up
them
there,
discuss
apart
their
from the dead
deviant
body.
ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
I never even saw them.
What are you trying to imply? That Mrs. Cruz killed her husband because she hates men?
I've seen it before from lesbians.
Oh, this has nothing to do with hate. It's about love. Not that you'd understand.
Oh, and you think you do? Then please, enlighten me.
She's brave enough to be with the one she loves. That doesn't make her a criminal. That doesn't mean she killed her husband.
I'm starting to worry you may be one of them, Miss Roy, since you're so eager to defend
And
these
I worry
deviants.
about your ability to do your job, Detective, since you seem to be such a—
Enough! One more word, just one more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell. Now get the hell out of here. I've had enough of you.
What? Oh no, I don't think that went well. Oh no. I'm sacked.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough. The
I'm
atmosphere
sacked.
is so different in here. Will it ever feel like it used to? It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens. Without Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month. Will the rest of the building even be standing? I'm not going back up there.
Still cleaning. Once a cleaner, always a cleaner.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth!
Hey.
Are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What?
Oh no.
No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, alright? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Oh. I wonder if I'd have done things differently, she would have kept her job.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
I'm not sure, actually. Your phone call was a bit vague.
Yes, well, I prefer to have this conversation in person. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. I had planned to give this month's Employee of the Month title to Wendy, but since she's no longer with us, I'm thinking of giving it to you instead.
Really?
You should know it comes with the responsibility of being a glowing
What?
example for other staff members to follow. Is this something you believe you can do?
Would it come with a reward?
I see you're a pragmatist. Yes, it would.
Okay, then I'll do it.
Good. I expect you to be here on Monday, first thing in the morning. There's a lot of work to be done before the reopening.
Oh no,
That'll be
I've
all.
just took my girlfriend's job. Oh nice, yes, okay, thanks.
Hey.
Hey.
What a week.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, what did Bernard want with you?
He offered me the Employee of the Month title.
Good for you, Bean. A shame I won't get to be there when you receive your reward.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, it's not your fault.
I know, but it's so unfair that I get rewarded while you lose your job.
Don't feel bad about it. You deserve it more than I do.
Yeah, but she was the snooper.
Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost my cool a little.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
Well, I'm not one bit worried about you. I know you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I do have a cat-like ability to land on my feet.
And think of all the good times you'll have away from Bernard.
I'll miss annoying him. He turns into a particular shade of red that only I can get out of him. But no, you're right. It's time for new challenges. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, you know, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar, instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too. What do you think will happen to them?
Who?
Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes. I meant Paul, Anne, and Marcella. Do you think they'll be released?
Yeah, I think so. Paul will probably become a famed photographer. His portrait of you will be hanged at the Louvre, entitled The Inconspicuous Maid. It will sell for millions.
Is that so?
Yeah, and Anne and Marcella will ride into the sunset on the back of two Appaloozas, watching over their newly acquired ranch. They'll be constantly followed by their only sheep. They'll call him Paul, for old time's sake.
I like that. I just want them to be happy.
Me too.
Oh, I thought I could choose all three options, but They're in prison. Oh no, I got Wendy fired. Happily ever after. Not a bad ending, at least I didn't get locked up. Okay, so that was the bed we made. Yeah, it was a good game. I mean, there's a lot of reading and things. I was like, ugh, it just gets a bit, yeah, a bit not boring, but you know, having to constantly read papers. And I like the element of, you know, snooping in the rooms and finding stuff, doing the odd bit of cleaning as well. I just wish there was more, you know, more of a story, but I really enjoyed it. I've been wanting to play it anyway, so thank you for watching and see you in the next one.